Connected to vaping continues to grow. Now there are 14 confirmed vaping-related deaths in the U.S. after health officials in Nebraska confirmed one yesterday.
Well, now researchers across the country are just trying to figure out why this is happening. That includes a team at UC Davis. Let's get to Fox 40's Olivia DeGeneiro. She's live at UC Davis with more. Good morning, Olivia.
Good morning, ladies. So his name is Professor Kent Pinkerton, and he's leading a team at the Center for Health and the Environment. It's just off the UC Davis campus here to find out what ingredient in vaping products is making people so sick. So he's conducting experiments actually on lab mice to see which combinations of flavors and chemicals are the most dangerous. With hundreds of flavors on the market, Pinkerton says not all of them are created equal. This comes as the CDC says 77% of those with illnesses admitted to vaping with cannabis oil.
There must be something about putting it into the solutions that are typically used for electronic cigarette vaping that must create a potential toxicity.
The owner of Cloud9 Smoke Shop says as far as he knows, his vaping customers have not gotten sick. He says black market sales largely involving illegal cannabis oil mixtures have given the product a bad name. And this is something we're seeing nationwide as researchers at different universities, different organizations doing their own studies on different vaping products, taking ones off the black market, comparing them to ones in dispensaries to try to figure out what ingredient is really pinpointed to making people sick. Again, this is all sort of a new frontier as cannabis products are becoming recreational, legal across the board. It's important to figure out what's working and what's not. And again, we're at the beginning of this legalization in many states. So it's going to take research like this to figure out how to consume these products safely and what ingredients to cut out of them. Reporting live at UC Davis, Olivia DeGeneiro, Fox 40 News.
All right, Olivia, thank you. The time is 4:34. The federal government is cracking down on websites that they say are illegally selling opioids right here in the United States. The FDA and the DEA sent warnings to 4 online networks, which operate about 10 websites. They're telling companies to stop illegally marketing and selling the opioids to consumers. The companies have not yet responded to the letters. Today, Sacramento's Regional Transit District is launching its Fare Free Transit program. This is for youth in the Sacramento area. The Ride Free RT program offers universal access to bus, light rail, and smart ride services all day, every day during service hours. Just about 220,000 students, kindergarten through 12th grade, are eligible, including homeschooled students and foster and homeless youth as well. The program was designed to help students have access to transportation so they can attend things like after-school programs, internships, even jobs. A news conference for this program will be held at C.K. McClatchy High School in Sacramento right around 10 o'clock this morning.
Authorities in Calaveras County are investigating a highway crash that left 1 man dead. It happened Sunday on Highway 4 west of Stockton Road. That's near Angels Camp. The CHP says a Mustang unsafely entered the road and drove right onto the path of a Camaro. The crash caused the Mustang to spin out of control, sending it off the roadway. The driver of the Mustang was identified as Dan Terzur. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver and a passenger of the Camaro were taken to a hospital with moderate to major injuries. Alcohol and drugs are not a factor in the crash. A Houston, Texas area deputy who was shot and killed in the line of duty is being remembered by family members in the Sikh community here in our area.
A really sad story. Dozens of people gathered last night in Manteca for a candlelight vigil in honor of Sandeep Dhaliwal. The Harris County deputy was killed by a man that he had pulled over in a traffic stop on Friday. Dhaliwal was the first in the Houston area to wear a turban and a beard while on the force.
And we are blessed that he was one of us. He took the message to the American community that anybody could be a part of our society.
He was a public servant. He was also a father of 3, known for his volunteering and community service. Investigators say the gunman, Robert Solis, was a parole violator. He's been arrested and he could be facing the death penalty. Well, Roseville police need your help finding an at-risk missing person. They say Robert Sakata left his home in Roseville Sunday morning. His family says he has several medical conditions and they're worried for his safety. Please come take a look at your screen here. Sakata was last seen wearing a navy blue polo shirt and blue jeans. He usually wears a yellow gold watch on his left wrist and he uses a cane to walk. Sakata's car was last seen on Freeport Boulevard and Claudia Drive in Sacramento. It looks a bit like this one. He drives a silver Mercedes with a California license plate number 7NVW600. So if you see the car or Cicada, you're asked to please contact Roseville Police. Well, hundreds of homeless people in Modesto will soon be moving out of a makeshift shelter, which is under an overpass, and into the city's newest facility.
Officials say the Stanislaus County Access Center, an emergency shelter, will house some of the 400 residents currently staying at the Modesto Outdoor Emergency Shelter, or MOES. The MOES opened back in February. Officials say it was always meant to be a temporary solution to an ongoing crisis.
It's going to take some time. Everyone will tell you that works with this population that it's about trust and establishing relationships.
Officials say the new shelter will have beds, showers, and laundry, and they're working on a policy that will allow people to bring their pets. One woman currently living at MOES estimates it will be completely closed by the end of the year. The rest of the residents not housed at the new facility will be housed at other shelters throughout the county. Well, Governor Newsom has signed a landmark bill making California the first state to significantly take on the NCAA.
So beginning in 2023, SB 206 will allow athletes to get paid for their name, image, or even likeness. The NAA and its conferences are vowing to fight this. Here in our city, local universities like Sac State say that they will comply with the law, but they do see how this could get difficult with the NCAA.
Right now, as we speak, what the NCAA is doing and what the state of California is doing does not align. But as I said, fortunately, we have a few years for that, hopefully, to work itself out.
Obviously, not everyone's on board with this law. The Pac-12 conference released a statement expressing disappointment, saying, quote, "It will have very significant negative consequences for our student athletes."